Hey guys, welcome to Rufus and Doofus. Chico here. We're inside a Guz right now, and on one of the videos where we changed the battery, one of the subscribers asked me to show where the auxiliary start switch was to start the coach off of the coach batteries. So that's what I'm going to do today. This is going to be a real short video. Just to let you know, though, I am not familiar with all the controls on the dash yet. I think I nailed most of them down, but there's a few that I still haven't quite got an idea what they do. So bear with me. I'm going to show you the controls on the dash. And by the way, this is a Damon Intruder 1998. I'm sure that any 1998 is probably going to have the identical controls and maybe some other models, different lengths and such. This is a 35 too. We'll probably maybe have a different layout. But let me show you what I've got in this one here. And if there's any Intruder owners out there, this may be a help. So here we go. Well, on this side, we have a radio, which, by the way, is not the best. I think it's an aftermarket one, and I don't believe they hooked it up correctly. So we're probably going to mess with that in the near future. But this is the controls for air conditioning from the dash and heat from the dash, defroster, fan, things of that nature. We have a cigarette lighter here, which is missing. And we have a gauge for our transmission temperature. Pretty important. And then we have a gauge here, which gives us the usage on our generator. It's in hours. And over here we have a light switch, and I think those are the headlights, which actually I'm pretty sure they are. This I have no idea, so if anybody knows what that's for, I'd like to know. It's just a button. It's not marked. Possibly an addition that was made, because I don't see it being put there by the manufacturer with no sort of insignia or label or anything. Up here we have our power mirrors, and they do work, and that adjusts them up and down and side to side. That's for the outside mirrors. And we also have some switches up here. This one is a momentary switch. I'm not sure what that's for yet. This looks to be a headlight switch, but then again, why would we have two headlight switches? So I don't know. This one here again looks like it's got to do with maybe parking lights or headlights. Don't know. This one here I would have thought was a dome light, but nothing comes on with it, so don't know. And again, if you guys got a clue, please let me know. And here is a switch with a horn on it, but I can't tell you what it does. It doesn't blow any horns, so I have no idea. Here's some fans, and these fans are, I'm trying not to move the camera too quickly, up here in the corners, and they assist with some air movement in the coach, and also you can point them towards the windshield for assisting in the defrosting. You gotta remember to turn that out down. All right, now here is where that gentleman had asked what we've got. Now, one of them here is the momentary switch, and that is the auxiliary battery to start the engine. Okay, and this one here is our generator switch. Okay, so this one for the batteries, this one for the generator, and they are both momentary switches. Moving on the dash, there's our instrument cluster with speedometer. The gauge over here is for your oil pressure. This is your battery charging. This one down here on the left is for the engine temperature, coolant temperature. This is our fuel gauge. I'm hoping that's semi-accurate. And then over here is our RPM gauge. And then there's a little sticky thing down here with a level on it for the leveling jacks. And I'll try not to move the camera too quickly again. And they also put one over here. This is obviously not factory. I'm hoping that whoever put them on there was smart enough to put them on there when we were level. And then we've got over here a little door where the backup camera should have been if this rig was, in fact, came with one, but it did not. And in our air conditioning vents, you saw. And on the steering wheel, we have our cruise control. Okay, nice little feature for the long trips. And right over here on the shift lever, it says overdrive. So we know we have a nice overdrive transmission, which should help us with our fuel economy. So that's it on the instrument panel and dashboard. Hopefully somebody can help me with those switches, but I think I'll find out. I did a little research on the internet. Haven't really come up with much. There's not much out there on these. Even the manufacturer didn't have anything on them. But with time and some patience, I'm sure I'll figure them out. Some of those ones that are lights, it's hard to tell. I'm always over here during the day, but I'm going to come out here at night sometime, and that way I'll be able to see the lights very plainly if I turn something on or off. But that one that's not labeled, that little push button switch down here, haven't got a clue. Nope, I have no idea. It could be a self-destruct button for all I know, but haven't figured that one out at all, and have no idea, none whatsoever. Can't imagine. And that's it, folks. So I hope you enjoyed the video on Guz, the Damon Intruder 1998.